Hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, I'm your host, Courtney Quarantine. I'm a full-time content creator, variety streamer, makeup artist, and today I'm going to talk about some of my favorite lipsticks. Now, these lipsticks are near and dear to me. I love these lipsticks so very much, so if you're curious about my favorite Necromancy Cosmetica lipsticks, keep watching. Also, if you're returning, hey bestie! Hey! Isn't this lip hot? Okay, anyway, these are my favorite Necromancy Cosmetica lipsticks. Let me show you. Now, these are the only Necromancy lipsticks I have currently, but is there another headed my way? Maybe I already know that. Now you might be asking yourself, how can they be your favorites and the only ones you have? Well, it's because I'm good at shopping for makeup that I like. And I say that with a little bit of sass, because sometimes on the internet you get people who just buy makeup and talk about makeup. I've been working with and using makeup for a long time, but you might not think that. Hey, you might not know that. We're strangers. Some of us, majority of us, borderline all of us. But I usually know what I like just from looking at like a spread of colors or like a launch or a collection, what I'm going to really, really love and use to the core. So I kind of follow that. Don't get me wrong, there are things that I can try and surprise me that I like don't typically go towards. But let me show you these. There's 5 here in total, and I have some of the bamboo casing, and then I have some that aren't in the bamboo casing, just because I don't necessarily need bamboo casings for everything. I might get some more bamboo casings. How many times can I say bamboo casings? Also, bamboo casings. It's gonna start sounding weird. You've heard me talk about these lipsticks for quite some time now. You can even use Courtney with Necromancy if you want. I love them. I absolutely adore them. You've heard me talk about their shadows as well. They're wonderful. Here is another look at the packaging. It is freaking cool, dude. Like, there's no other way to put this. Bury me in this shade. Okay. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. So I'll start off with Naked Witch, because you have probably seen this many a place, but it deserves to be, talked about and shown and just celebrated, because it's a gray lip, and I love gray lips. This was the first one that I knew in my heart that I wanted. There's a whole story behind the one that I have here. If you missed it, it's on my original video. That's probably way down on my page by now, but Necromancy, you know what you did. I love you so much. Thank you so much. This is very special to me. I'm gonna swatch these on my hand. Again, swatches on anything don't show you how it's going to perform on your face and on your lips. I have said this for literally years, but I so sincerely mean it. If someone's trying to sell you something, which by the way, I don't care if you purchase or look at any of these. I want to just make this because if you're interested in the same kind of colors and shades that I'm in, I just kind of want to talk about my favorites, and I like these and I use them quite often. What you do with your money is none of my business. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. Anyway, back to my point is that I think when people try to sell people on look how good this wears on the back of my hand, and it's like, okay, but that's not your eyeball, and you're not wearing your makeup for longer than 2 minutes, so what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You know what I mean? What are you doing? Anyway, let me show you a close-up of Naked Witch, actually. Yeah, I mix it in with a lot of colors, so there's probably gonna... Hello? There's gonna be other colors around on the tube just because I mix this a lot. It's gorgeous. It's wonderful. Next up is Divine Flesh. Looks like this in the tube. It is quite wonderful, very stunning. I like this a lot. Let's swatch this one next to this. Oh my god, that's a messy swatch, but oh well. Naked Witch, Divine Flesh. Next after that, and I wear this one. Woo! I wear this one so much. This is probably, if not Naked Witch, this one might be my most worn. This is Lestrange. I have lost Lestrange so many times, and it always comes back to me. Here is what it looks like in the tube Hello! Here's what it looks like in the tube, to no surprise. That is absolutely a me shade. I'm actually going to swatch it next to Naked Witch on the other side. It's got this purpley dead rose kind of... Oh, it's literally perfect. I love this. I love Lestrange so much. Then we got Terra Matter, and I just have it in this little thing, but I keep it in the box because the sticker is on the box, and I can't put the sticker on this. I guess I could maybe put it on the tube, but I just keep it in the box. Woo! I love brown lipstick, but brown lipstick is, not surprising to anyone, something I'm incredibly picky about. So here's what it looks like in the tube. It is a lovely, lovely brown. While I'm swatching this, I will say that this is a matte lipstick formula, but it's honestly kind of interesting because when I first put it on, I was like, oh, that's a little, maybe it's a little dry, maybe it's dragging. The way that this wears into the lips and wears for an incredibly long amount of time is surprising. It's shocking. But I think sometimes when people hear matte, they think that that means dry. And while sometimes that does mean it has a little bit more of you got to put a little oomph into putting it on, I love these, and they're never uncomfortable on my lips. This is a kind of matte lipstick that I like. I like a matte lipstick. lip, but I do not like a dry lip. And hear me when I say that. Even in recent years, I have changed in preference what I like to wear on my lips and kind of just found more things that I like in the market, more things that I think I'm drawn towards, which style-wise, I feel very strongly at my core, but like I like kind of experimenting and like having the self-expression of like exploring those things and like different colors, different finishes, but I do like a matte lip. I like a velvet, I like a plush kind of like soft focus lip too. Woo! Now, my fifth and final lip currently that I have in this little collection that I own is Paper Flowers. Now, I bought Paper Flowers and it arrived with a gift, so that was very special. Again, if you saw that on my page or my channel or anywhere, God, I love them so much. But this shade in particular, woo, was a kind of purple that I feel like I've been looking for. I love purple lips, but I, again, am very, very particular with them. So this is what it looks like in the tube. Stunning. My kind of like Jesus. My kind of Jesus? Kind of looks like it might be like a purpley mauve maybe, but woo, woo. It makes sense. It makes sense that I love this one so much. It's the warmth in it is not really overwhelming. I like to see the purple. I like to see a little bit of that brown tone, but there's a mutedness to these that I just am always searching for. I think I used to think that like I would have to like really bold, really vibrant lips in order to like find happiness with lipstick. The thing that I feel like I really search for is muted, like desaturated stuff. And I hear other friends and artists talk about this and I'm like, yes, that makes so much sense. But it's maybe not what's out in the market so much now. Makeup has gotten really orange and I think we've seen just like the trends and stuff change a little bit, but makeup, alt makeup, gothic makeup, grunge makeup. Now, when you gather those all in like this is an alternative category of makeup because then you get people fighting about like, well, that's actually this and that's actually this and I was around during this time and it was actually that. Cool. I'm so glad that you were alive then. I hope that you had a lot of fun with your makeup. I hope now you can appreciate how we have makeup now and modern versions of things. Yes, Kibby. Yeah, you agree? I think it's cool to like reach through the years and space and time to styles and to come together and to like these things. I'm going off on a little bit of tangent, but stay with me. These kinds of tones, this is not the first time you've seen them, but it's really cool to kind of connect the dots through space and time, through styles, through aesthetics that we can share. It's cool. But anyway, I really like and enjoy the fact that there can be this kind of like scary undertone. Scary undertone is maybe not the word I'm thinking of, but like the alternative space of makeup has really gotten freaking cool. And every once in a while I see like whether it's looking at vintage makeup or looking at makeup that has been around or used to be around, and it's like this, it's like it comes in just a little bit to the masses. It comes in a little bit to popularity with like mainstream makeup and you're like, oh, now wait a minute. Ooh, there was a gray lipstick on the market that a lot of people bought. Cool. That makes me really excited. That makes me really excited to hear about, makes me really excited to see. But anyway, back to these. From the top, Lestrange, Naked Witch, Divine Flesh, Terra Mater, Paper Flowers. You understand. I think it is very clear why I like these shades, and it is very, like, they go together really well, if I do say so myself. Again, I'm good at shopping for the makeup that I like, but I quite enjoy these shades. I think they're really stunning. I'm actually gonna put some of them on right now. I invite you to, if there are things that you like with makeup, whether it's these kinds of tones or what have you, to explore it, to try it if you can, and above all else, I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that it makes you feel like sparkly galaxy dust and glitter. And I know that's cheesy, but I just actually don't care. But I love that. And I think there's so much power that comes from like enjoying the things that like become your routines. Putting on a lipstick or touching up a lipstick when I go out, like if I'm at like, and I have a little compact, there's something about that. It brings me an incredible amount of joy to put on makeup at any point. If I'm doing a full glam, if I'm retouching a lip liner, every time I met with joy, and I hope that you experience that too. Anyway, let me put some of these on. I'm put on, you know what? It's been a minute since I put on Divine Flesh because I also lost that one for a while. But let me mix in some of these. So I'll start off with a little bit, maybe some liner actually. I'm gonna put just a little bit of black lip liner on, okay? I know, you saw this coming. So a little bit of Divine Flesh. It's hot. It's a hot lip, dude. You just have a little bit of oomph to them. And I like to do this constantly with my lips. I will literally cut out seconds of me just sitting here going because I want my makeup to wear in, particularly with lipsticks. If you're like layering them and you're doing a whole thing, get it in there, you know? Mix it up. Naked Witch, my beloved. Take this one and I'm just gonna take it in the center. Oh my God, my God. Ooh. Yeah. It is a hot lip, a very hot lip. All of these in my mind are hot lips. You can also like combine them to make other hot lips. I like getting like a couple core products or a couple of core. I have a lot of makeup actually though, so anyway, but it is nice to get like a couple of shades like this. 5 is not a small amount, by the way. 5, this is a good amount of lipsticks. Again, I think social media and everything has kind of warped our brains into thinking that we need more makeup than we do. I love makeup. It brings me so much joy. Do I have more makeup than I know what to do with? Yes, but also it is my job and it is part of my life and it will be forever, I hope. But anyway, this is not a small amount of lipsticks to have. So don't feel like you have to go purchase, you know, the entire line of lipsticks immediately, right away, right now, kind of thing. Let's take a breath. These particular ones, like I need at all times. I love them so very much. If you like the similar kind of vibes that I do and you're like seeing these, again, this is the back of my hand that is very pale. It's going to look different on your lips, but if this is kind of the vibe, I would encourage you to check out their website if you want to, but also if you don't want to, no big deal. You can still hang here, dude. But I really love these and I love talking about the products that I love. Necromancy, thank you again for Naked Witch. My heart. This is a precious little treasure to me. I'm so excited to see any new shades that you come up with. Maybe there's that particular one that's coming up that, oh my God, so excited. This formula is truly so beautiful, wears so well on the lips, very comfortable, and again, hot. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me for more makeup beauty content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Why am I still holding these? What am I doing with these? Just these. Mwah.